Hey guys, and welcome to a new manga update on my manga project D Hunter. And before I start this update, as always, I want to thank my subscribers, all the new subscribers that joined. Thank you for liking, sharing, all that stuff on my videos. I appreciate your support. So thank you so much for everything you've done. So to get to this video, mostly just a bit of showing you guys what I've been doing so far with the pages. So as you saw in the last video, I finished about 2 more pages. Well, I inked them correctly. I inked them, but I still need to tone them. And right now I'm working on this one page. It's actually taking longer than I expected. And so I was pretty much working on this till like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning. And I end up waking up really late the next day. And it's pretty much like 2-page full of perspective drawing. And it's 2-point perspective and 3-point perspective to show where my main character lives. And at this point in the story, he's trying to get to his workplace. And so instead of walking, because he lives really far from the area, he decides to pretty much jump through the city, kind of like how Naruto does in his series, through his town of Konoha. So that's pretty much the idea. And it's to show you guys a bit of how the powers work in the manga and its limitations, really. So yeah, I hope you guys like what you see. Still working on this. It's actually taking longer than I expected. I should be finished inking this soon and get to the next page, which is another perspective page. It's a lot of perspective, and these couple of pages is actually more visual storytelling rather than narrative. And for you guys that don't know what that means, it's pretty much, instead of like telling every little thing of every bit of information to the reader through dialogue, it's just panels showing the character moving along through the story, and you pretty much visually see what's going on with like a minimal amount of like text bubbles explaining it to you. You kind of you see what's happening, so you don't really need information about what's going on. And that actually goes on for 2 pages. The next page, obviously there's dialogue and stuff. You get a bit of like a reflection of how the people treat Kyle in this world, or pretty much in this part of his town, which the town is called Wave Island. So you might see in one of the panels there's like a rock formation that looks kind of like a wave. It's the idea of Wave Island. Obviously there's like a backstory to it and everything. Right now I won't be able to tell you that because that's actually in the story, and it's part of Kyle's origin story and stuff that you'll probably learn a little later in the series. But yeah, I'm gonna keep that until later in the series so you guys could see what it actually all means. And so yeah, right now I'm working on this stuff. I have to ink it still. As you can see, I'm starting to ink it now. I think I'm going to do 1 more page this month before the month ends. Start working on that one, ink it, and then I'm going to start going back to my manga Bible because I have to start working on a bit more of the characters. So I'm going to do that for a good month and a half. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks again for watching. This was just a quick update so you guys can see what's going on and the progress so far. If there's anything you guys want to talk about, or if you have any interest about the series itself, as long as it's nothing too specific that I have to draw out from the actual story to tell you. If it's something vague and stuff, I could talk to you about it. So yeah, drop it down in the comments and I'll discuss this with you guys a bit more. I should have a few information on my past videos about the characters and stuff, which I might start doing over since I've changed a bit of like the story and stuff and how things kind of work. So I'll start doing a bit videos on that. As I said, I want to do a manga review on the Apple Black Volume 2. Unfortunately, as I said in my last video, since I'm kind of unemployed right now. I've been trying. I have to save up money, stuff here and then so I couldn't really buy the book because unfortunately, when I was going to buy the book, something else happened with my car, so I had to use money for that. So I wasn't able to buy the book then. Maybe I should be able to buy the book later, but if you guys want to help with that type of stuff, I do have a Patreon. So you could go to my Patreon, which is a link in the description below. And if you want to donate anything from $1 a month or $2, that will really go a long way to really help me like bring out these videos more than I'm used to. So yeah, thanks again, and I'll see you on the next update. See you then. Bye.